High frequencies, beautiful ones. I'm here to talk to you about day 3 and 4 of the 30 days of no days off in November. The holistic wellness and care. I don't even want to call it a challenge. It's just what we're doing. And I was guided to do it. My spirit guided me to do it. And I'm also sharing this with whoever else wants to join me. Earlier this week, I was told by my spirit, my guidance, my higher council of light that I needed to take one day off this week. And I was sleepy Monday. At first, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be today." And I was like, "No, it's not today. It's not the day." And I laid in the bed in meditation, asked for guidance, and I went through my head, and I was like, Thursday, I need to take off on Thursday. That'll be the best day to take off. And so I kind of fiddle-faddled with it in my head this morning because I don't like taking off, but at the same time, I do love adhering to my spirit. And when spirit tells me to do something, I move on what is told to me and when it's shown and what is given to me. I don't hesitate. And so I was just like, yeah, let me, and I was like, well, I'll go in. Like, no, you're not going in at all. So, of course, I sent out my little text messages like, I ain't coming in, And so what my practice is going to be today is definitely a lot of self-care. We are in the new moon energies. It's a lot of emotional energy going right now. We are in Scorpio season, and it's a lot of watery emotions. Really watch your emotions, triggers, things that may trigger you. Watch how you react. Be slow to respond, slow to speak, slow to respond, and watch your emotions in everything. Remembering as high spiritual beings that this all is an illusion, first and foremost, that nothing should take you off course or get you off balance in this reality. And we have to be very mindful of that. And I know sometimes walking in, two different or multi-dimensional lives that we walk in, I should say that because I don't believe in just duality, but in these multi-dimensional lives that we live in and existences that are playing out themselves all at the same time, we have to be mindful. Our mind should be full of who we are at our origin, at our core, and our mission, and stay on task with that. And I know sometimes it can be difficult, depending upon what type of career you have, or maybe the spouse that you had that may not be elevating at the same spiritual path and journey as fast as you may be, or maybe not even elevating at all. Family members that may not understand or adhere to your journey and where you are, and they just may not get it. It's not for them to get. Once again, I know I'm not the only one that says this, but the journey is your journey. It's not for you to pull people along. If somebody give you $1 million, you can't go and say, "Hey, come get your $1 million." They're gonna be like, "No, I gave it to you. This ain't for them. This not for everybody. I'm just giving it to you." Now, why are you going around telling people I'm giving out $1 million? No, I just gave it to you. Take your damn $1 million and move on and use it however you want to. So that's how this spiritual walk is. It is take your $1 million mission. It's even beyond that. I can't even put a dollar sign on it. Take your mission and move in your mission. Move in your highest calling. Adhere to spirit. So part of our holistic wellness and care today, as I am leading the pack, and I'm adhering to spirit as it's telling me. And I love when you are what they call tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to what spirit is guiding you. It feels so good walking in mission. So what we're doing today for this new moon energy, and because these energies and these emotions, this energy that moves itself, which we call motion or movement, we are taking time to step outside of this 3D physical reality, but still be in it. And that, that's the tricky part. If you don't get it, you're going to play the game today with me. And not let anything take you off course, and doing those things that ground you, doing those things that center you. I'm getting ready to go to the park to do Tai Chi at the park, even though I just got finished teaching a class, but I want my feet, no shoes, in the grass. Okay, y'all, so got phone calls on top of phone calls. Totally blew me off of what I was on, and I had already recorded about 5 minutes, another 5 minutes in, and it got erased. But anyway, I'm gonna go back in. So yeah, we are in the new moon energy. This energy is very emotional. This energy is will bring forth a lot of emotions that you may feel in your heart. Some people or things that are dear to your heart, the emotions surrounding those people or things will come up. So this is a time that you need to be grounded. That's why I'm taking off today, doing Tai Chi in the park, moving my energy, making sure that I'm grounded. I'm gonna go home and do some herbal tea with my microdosing, and just making sure that I stay grounded. A lot of things are put out there about what you should do about setting your intentions around a new moon. I always say, definitely set your intentions, but do not make selfish or just intentions that only involve, an earthly being or just your earthly nature. We are multi-dimensional beings, and we need to put out multi-dimensional intentions. So it shouldn't just be focused on, oh, I want to, manifest $1 million, or, oh, I want to manifest a new job, or, oh, I want to manifest my soulmate or my twin flame. When you are speaking out in or in out in this whole circular motion of how things, microcosmic orbit of how things flow out and then come back in, because whatever you put out is coming back into you. The words that you speak, the tongue is a sword. So whatever you're saying is coming back and is depositing back into you. You're putting it out. That word, the vibration of this organ, of this throat chakra, of this esophagus, and the trachea, everything that is within this, only you have that voice. Your voice is not identical to anybody else. The vibration and the energy that comes from your voice, when you speak it out, you're speaking it out. This unseen, it's the unseen that creates. We can't see words. There's a vibration of the way that it is put together in order for it to come back into a physical form. That's the magic in this reality. That's the magic in this reality. That we can take a thought, we can speak a thought and make it manifest. That's the magic. So when you are in alignment, when you are balanced and in alignment with universal consciousness, the things that you want to put out and the intentions that you want to say, you want to make sure that these intentions are in alignment. So instead of saying, I want to manifest $1 million, you would say, I am manifesting abundance into my life to raise the vibration of my people, myself, and making me a clear channel free of stress, of worries, of things I need to take care of in this 3D reality in order for me to move forward. That financial gain and abundance and prosperity allows those things to flow to me, where I can make sure that I can walk into my path and my divinity in this earth, in this realm, to do those things that I am sent here to do on my mission, on my path. Okay? Doesn't have to be so wordy, but I'm just giving you different things that you can integrate in your intentions when you are in nature or at your altar or wherever the case may be, wherever you are, to bring those things forth. Instead of saying, I want a new job, or I want to manifest a new career. All right? You would say, I want the universe to put, or my highest spiritual council of light, to put me in a position in order for all of my skills, my knowledge, my expertise, and my gifts in this reality that have been given to me can be utilized at their highest ability in order to not just integrate myself into a higher frequency, but also everyone and those who come in contact with me will as well. Not just for me, but for the ascension of the bloodline, for the ascension of humanity, for the ascension of earth consciousness. Place me in a position where this happens. Okay? So you kind of see how the wording should go. That's how we want to change our So instead of saying, I want my soulmate, or I want love in my life, the words would be, the love that I have in me, I want to receive that same love that I have in me reflected in my divine mate, in order to show humanity what love is and to help raise that love vibration on this earth plane for others to duplicate in this reality, that we may grow spiritually, not just being together, but that we may spiritually evolve together in order to raise universal consciousness and also for us to ascend spiritually on this earth plane. So you have to make it where it's not just for selfish reasons. I need some money. I need to buy this, or I want this, or I want a bigger house, or I want a better car, or I want a better this, or I want a better that. And I want, it can't just be about this construct, because everything in here was made by somebody else's thought. So you have to purify a little bit your intentions, because when it's just about money and it's just about emotions, then you're not in alignment. It's a little bit distorted in your thought processes, and you could possibly manifest some things that aren't in alignment with you and get a new job, and then everybody on the job that you come in contact with have some issues with you. Or you may manifest some abundance, but every time the money comes in, it leaks right back out. Or you may manifest a new partnership or a relationship, and this person isn't elevated like you, or, they're changing your energy. It was good just a week ago, and then now this person is on something totally different. You manifested something that is in a low frequency. So we want to make sure that when we're manifesting and we're calling these things forth with the power that we have, that we're calling it from the depths of our highest frequency, so it can mimic right back to us. We can get the same thing that we're stating out, we receive it back in. So, I'm getting ready to get out and do my movement for the day with Tai Chi out here and put my feet in the grass, even in this cold weather. I want my feet to feel the cold, feel the dampness, the moistness in the grass, to feel the breeze, to get grounded and rooted in earth and to feel that earth. So when the water energy of the emotions come in, that root is still there. So it's kind of like, when you're standing, I don't know if you've ever stood on a beach and the waves come and it hits your feet. You just standing there grounded and rooted as the splashes of water just comes through. Then those splashes actually feel refreshing. It doesn't take over you. The emotions don't take over you. You just feel them. It's refreshing. It's always refreshing to feel. We all should feel. But we don't want to not feel. We don't want not to have emotions. But we want to make sure that it's not the only thing that is taking us over. And we are disciplined, grounded, and rooted in who we are and who the beings that we are. That we don't allow the movement and the turbulence of the water to knock us down. We don't let the emotions overpower the root of who we are. So we allow those splashes to hit us. And we're like, oh, the water, it feels so good. The emotions, the love, the understanding, the compassion, the joy, the peace, those emotions. We allow those emotions to hit us and allow that to feel refreshing during this new moon as we set our intentions with the highest frequency. Right? So that's it. That's the message. I'm getting ready to get out and do this Tai Chi in the park, and get in my softball game as more movement for the day, and do my microdosing. So I hope you go inward today. You seek peace, joy, balance, compassion, love, and all that you do from a higher frequency. All right? So sending you blessings, sending you love, and sending you higher frequency.